Well, good afternoon and welcome back here. Let's get back into it. So the moisture that we had this early, I should say late morning hours is now getting out of the way, skedaddling out. We have now some light showers building slowly but surely during the day, building up the potential for severe weather. And what are we looking at? Severe strong storms there, large hail, damaging wind, tornadoes, not out of the question, and that is going on for now. This could change within the next hour. That's how things have been going. We'll take it right into the noon hour to 4 o'clock with chance of showers and storms. I have a question mark on that because it's just building. Then we have the potential for that to occur, but will it happen? That's the thing, and I'm not trying to jinx this. Getting into this evening commute, we can see severe weather possibly moving in. I've got a couple of exclamation points there, and from 9 p.m. all the way through as we go right back in, I should say maybe about 7 p.m. all the way through, going back into the remaining portion of the night, we're going to be seeing this with the possibility of severe weather, and that's right on top of us here in La Crosse. We'll go right back into how this all looks for the rain forecast. We could see about 1.5 inches or less up to the north. You could see Eau Claire just around 3/4 of an inch down to an inch, so they could see that or less. Down to the south, though, about 1/2 inch for Black River Falls, and then we'll take that all the way down to less to 1/4 inch. In some cases, down to 1/10 inch or less for La Crosse and down to the south. Why? These storms are moving so fast, and what could be moving over here and dropping down for rain? The winds could whoosh, send it right on over to the next county. So that's what's happening right now with all of that. The winds currently this early morning, we're getting up to, I should say this afternoon now, getting into at least up to 23 miles per hour. We'll see these winds enhance as we go right into the through the afternoon and into the evening, and then again tonight. We'll see this continue to get up to about 34 to 35 miles per hour, close to 40 miles per hour as we go right through tonight, going through the evening commute, and then eventually we could see that enhance up to at least near 50 miles per hour going into at least the 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock hour before it all begins to subside, leaning into the midnight hour. How about this though? 66 today for our local temperatures to about maybe near 80 degrees. Cloudy skies in our forecast finishing out, going into what could happen as we go through the evening hours for La Crosse. You see all that rainfall in the process finishing out. That's that transition right there at 9 o'clock when we transition those winds and switching out, pulling everything away from north areas along I-94, and it pretty much concentrates on what's happening south of I-94 and eastward back to the Lake Michigan area. We'll see as we go through Eau Claire here, holding on to this. We'll keep that rainfall there for a while. You can see some of it's kind of lingering. So this model has an extra push to it, saying it may just last, but this is the way I've been showing you. This model will show the same thing as well. It has also picked up some moisture coming into the afternoon hours as well. Before, this was not showing anything just about an hour or two ago. So this is updated. You're seeing the stretch, another bow coming back again, breaking down gradually as it leaves the area. We go in the 4 o'clock hour, and we still see a few showers coming back in, possibly by Viroqua. But then again, the batch of this comes back in. This looks a little bit lighter than what it showed before. This begins to pick up, and it will show its ending, finishing out around the midnight hour, taking it all the way out to the east, and we should be done. Highs for Tuesday today, we're looking at 56. I should for tomorrow, well, Tuesday, about 56 to about 62 degrees in the forecast, maybe 63. We'll get into at least the alert day today, then having mild conditions, finishing out for Tuesday, going into a light batch of rainfall coming in as a 20% chance for Wednesday. So a few showers here or there. I'm bringing into account a 50% chance of showers rolling back in. That's going to come in from the south and then begin to stretch all the way up to the north as we finish out going through Wednesday, and I should say by Thursday. Then a dry break or possibly a little light rainfall early in the morning, wee hours of the morning for Friday, drier and nicer and warmer as we go into the weekend.
All right, looking forward to that. Of course, we'll have to see how everything pans out tonight.
Exactly.
We know our team will be tracking it. So,
yes, they will.
All right, thank you, Art.